Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we will be taking a look at the Smok X Cube II that I got from CigaBuy. This is the most powerful and most feature-packed box mod I've ever reviewed here on the Gear Obsession channel. Let me just go through some of the things that are in this box in my hand. First of all, you can adjust the hit, the initial hit. You can set it to soft, medium, or hard as soon as you hit that button. Also, it doesn't have a button. It doesn't have your conventional fire button. It has a fire bar. A bar. And by the way, see that? Has a cool light show. I love things that, you know, just have lights, especially when they change colors. This thing has Bluetooth. You can load an app on your iPhone or on your Android device, and you can control and change things and get live readings right on your cell phone through Bluetooth 4. And what does this cost? I mean, all these features, you would think it would cost a lot of money. $200? No. $100? No. $61.99. $61.99 on CigaBuy. I'm going to go ahead and provide the link below if you're interested for your convenience. So let's take a close look. Here's the box that the box mod came in. This is the silver color one. Open. Alright, silicone gel. This is not to eat. It says do not eat, so they don't provide free candy with your box mod. That's not a treat. Get some instructions and warranty card in here. Get a USB cable. And you get a cool Smok velvety satchel to carry it around in. And some more candy. Nah, just kidding. Just a heads up, this is not going to be an instructional video on how to do everything on here, because it would be obscenely long. So what I did was, in the links below, you might have to like expand and so you can see more. You're going to see links for the user manual, and you'll also see a video or a link to a video that's done by Smok that goes over the operation of this mod. This is a review. I've been using this for a couple of weeks, and I want to give you my honest opinion, of course, of everything about this box mod. So, construction, this is zinc alloy and stainless steel. Dimensions are 4.9 inches tall and 2.4 inches wide and 0.96 inches deep. Weighs 8.3 ounces without the batteries. This uses two 18650 batteries. Behind this magnetically held on door, you got some magnets right there. There's my 18650s. You put them in. Positives on this side, positive on this one here. And you just sort of put them in there. This has a resistance range of 0.08 ohms all the way up to 3 ohms. So that's what you could use as far as atomizers are concerned. And it has a wattage output from 6 watts to an amazing 160 watts. And you can see you have your up-down buttons here. So I could go ahead and every time I hit the up button just once there, you can see it goes up a tenth. If I sort of press and hold it, it goes by an entire watt up and down the scale. So you could go slow or you could go fast. It's your choice. Next we have the voltage output. It goes anywhere between 0.35 and 8 volts. This mod has multiple modes. You have watts and volts, and it can hold you could like set memory settings into memory, and you could have like 16 different settings stored in memory in this device. You can, I said temperature control, watt or voltage. So you have all these different modes that you could use. Has a very nice OLED screen, as you can see there. Very crisp, very clear. You can see your battery how much you have left, whatever your watt or volt, depending on the mode that you're in. Your setting as far as that initial hit, whether it's soft, medium, or soft, normal, or hard. You have a puff counter there. You have your ohm reading for your coil, and the amount of volts in this case that it's using based on the wattage. Now if I hit my fire bar, you can see it's going to clearly say no atomizer. I like when manufacturers put very clear instructions or what's going on there, not some cryptic code or light blinky thing. Like I said, this thing has a fire bar. Look at that. And you can see it's flashing red, and that's because there's a problem. And I'll show you how that flashes when it's operating normally. On the bottom you have some vent holes right there for the battery, and you have a USB input there, and that micro USB is not for charging the batteries. That's just to I guess to do firmware updates from your computer right there. By the way, you have all the fancy protections. You got your short circuit protection, you got discharge protection, all those things to keep you safe. Now on the top you have a 510 pin there. It is spring loaded, and you could also see right here, if you have a device that you screw on here that has to breathe through the bottom, you have an air channel right here. If you notice, that channel goes out into this direction, not over the display and the buttons. So if something were to drip out from underneath it, hopefully it will sort of drip through your air channel out off of here and out on your display and buttons. And by the way, that's one of the cons, I'll tell you right up front, or at least a concern. I haven't had it happen, but if you have a leaky device on top, it's going to leak, of course, on your display, because the display's on top and your buttons are right here. But that's also a pro for a lot of people. It's kind of neat that while you're sucking on your box mod here, you could actually see the stuff that's going on your screen. Now I did flip this, by the way. It came flipped the other way. I flipped it this way because that's the way I use it. So you can do that. It's pretty cool. Now I'm going to go through some basic things, but I'm not going to go into any detail. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this device off by hitting the light bar 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it locks. So now you're locked. Now if you want to unlock it, hit the bar, fire bar 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's now you can fire. And of course it says there's an atomizer. Now to get into the menu system, you hit the bar 3 times really quick. 1, 2, 3. And then I can sort of cycle through where you can set the modes, the color of the LED, your puff counter, go into more settings, and then actually power the device entirely off. And if I don't do anything, it's going to bring you down to the next menu where you make your choice, on or off. Or if you don't want to wait, like let me go back in there, let's say you want to go into modes, instead of waiting for it to get into the modes, I could press and hold the bar and force it down to the second menu deep. And I could, in this case, go from temperature mode to memory mode, watt mode, temperature mode, memory mode. Okay, so I could go through those modes. I might have said there was a voltage mode. I might have misspoken. It looks like you have temperature, normal, and watt mode. I'm going to leave this in watt mode for right now. Alright. And by the way, after you choose that, then you could choose the type of hit that you want. I'm going to go ahead and set this to a normal hit. Like I said, you could start out with a light hit or a heavy hit or a normal hit, or specifically, what do they say? A soft, yeah, normal or hard. The soft, it starts out 10% below whatever you have the watt setting at in this case, and then it will ramp up. Normal, when you hit the button, it goes off whatever your setting is, and if you have it set to hard, it starts out 10% higher and then levels off to your setting, so you get a good hard hit as soon as you hit that fire button. Awesome feature, just crazy. Now the next thing I'm going to show you really quick is the Bluetooth feature. Hopefully this won't be too difficult to see, but I'm going to go ahead and go into the menu here and press and hold to turn on Bluetooth. Select it, press and hold, and now I have Bluetooth enabled. You can see the Bluetooth symbol there in the screen, right? Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do is go ahead and start the app, and then the instructions will tell you where to go to download it. Bluetooth, permission request, sure. Alright, so it's looking for the device right now. It found it, X Cube II right there. I'm going to go ahead and select it. And you got to put in 0000000 is the default out of the box. And there we go. And let me see what happens if I just press this. It's not going to really do anything because I don't have anything on here. Let me see if I could throw something on here really quick. This is not the right device to throw on. Hold on a second. I think I got a tank with some juice on here that we could go ahead and throw on, and you can see some live information going on. I'll go ahead and screw this device on here. Alright, so there we go. Okay, and you can see that information getting updated. Let me go ahead and zoom you in so you can actually see that while I fire it. Watch. Oh. How about that? So in this case you can see the watt, the volt, not the temperature because I don't have temperature mode selected right now, and the atomizer's ohm reading, and 3 seconds for the puff. So pretty cool. You could also go into the settings and make changes. As you can see here, you can change your temperature to Fahrenheit or Celsius, alerts, all kinds of really cool things. And more importantly, let me back up a little bit here. I could go into my mode setting. I could set that soft, medium, hard hit. I can change the mode, so I could go into watt or temperature or other settings here. Now some of these are grayed out because I don't have access to them. I'm going to click over here, and this is another con. For active temperature control you have to pay $3. For titanium wire temperature control you have to pay another 49 cents. So you don't have, as far as the app is concerned, temperature control features out of the box. You have to pay for them. One strange thing though, because I thought that you had to pay for it, the mod itself I was able to through the screen go into temperature control, so I don't know if that's a cost just to utilize temperature control through the app or not. I'm not sure. Okay, I just threw any old tank up here, and you can see I have it on 27 watts. I'm going to go ahead and hit the button just so you can see how things are working on that screen there. And I want you to see the light bar here. I have it where it sort of just sequences through different colors while it's firing, but you can set this LED to any color, or you could have it change colors really fast, so you could sort of have it do this thing where it just sort of cycles slowly through colors through the menu. I encourage you to check out the user manual or the other video that I provided a link below directly off of Smok Tech. Really cool. Any color you want. The way it does it is you have your 3 colors, you know, red, blue, and green or something. I don't know. Not green. Red, blue, RGB, whatever. And you select between 0 and 255 for each one. And through changing those 3, you can make it any color, if you know what I mean. Some of you know what I mean. Some of you are like, what is he talking about? So that I love that. I love colors. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this into temperature control just to show you that that worked, and it worked out of the box. And then we'll go ahead and actually vape on this and see how well that works. So I'm going to go ahead and put my what is this, Mephisto, and I went ahead and put some nickel on there with some organic cotton. By the way, I'll show you the nickel wire that I used. Here's the nickel wire. It's 28 gauge, and the organic cotton, I buy these bulk packs. It's the cheapest way to get the same organic cotton you get from everywhere else. In small packs that are really expensive, you have that big one, it's really cheap. So anyway, we'll go ahead and put this into temp mode. So you hit it 1, 2, 3 really quick, and then we go to modes, press and hold it, and go to temp mode, press and hold it, and normal hit, and nickel, single coil. You choose single coil or dual coil. You see that? You could switch. So single coil. There we go. And then you can go ahead and set the temperature. I'm going to go ahead and select 520 degrees there. Now when I first hit it, since I changed this, it should prompt me whether or not this is a new coil or not. See, is this? And I'm going to select yes. And now it's all set, ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and hit this. And you can see how that temperature control works right there. Everything is dry, fairly dry right now, but you can see how it's ramping up and then it hits the max and cuts off, so it doesn't get above 520 degrees in this case. So it works pretty good. So let's go ahead and vape on this and see how well it works. Okay, let's find some juice. I got my sample box. I don't know how many of you are familiar with it, but I'm going to be doing a review on the sample box really soon. But I need to start trying out the juices. So what I'm going to be trying today is Eve. And this is a light custard because I put in the thing of what I wanted, like custards. I love custards. I love tobaccos. I love cola. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up a little bit. Now I have this set to 520 degrees. I'm going to let you take a look. 520. Hit the button. Woo. Okay. So you can see it's working. I know before you didn't see it actually doing a lot because my wick was dry. So let me really just saturate this really good in my Mephisto. Got my cover. Hope I didn't put too much in here. I might have flooded the whole thing. Alright, let's get this in here before it goes all over the place. And let's try it out. Woo! Woo. Oh man, that's good. I should do it this way too. Oh wow! First of all, it's hitting really good even on normal. If I set it to high, it would be, or hard, you get that real knock in your teeth as soon as you hit that fire button. I mean, check that out, man. Isn't that cool? How that just fires. This is working. It's working really good. Temperature control is right on. I've tried it in just normal watt mode. Right on. Everything is doing good. Now, I heard some of you complain, 160 watts, and you got those cheap batteries in there. I'm not running it up to 160 watts with these batteries. So, whenever you have mods, especially high power mods like this, make sure you use safe batteries that are able to handle. You want those really good Sony ones in there, and ones that can handle like 35 amps sustained or something like that. So make sure you look it up and use safe batteries. This did not come with batteries. Batteries are not included. So man, Eve e-liquids light custard. This is awesome. I'll tell you what, the first juice out of the sample box is just it's incredible. I like it. So anyway, I have some cons here just to go over because I've been praising this from top to bottom, and there's some things that I've come across that I have some concern about. The first thing, this door is very weak. I can you can see it's not going to come off too easy. You can hear it, but if I pop my hand like this, it will. Let me do that. Okay, so you saw that it can come off, and you sort of got an idea how loose that is. I wish they maybe use stronger magnets, or maybe just put something on there to just hold it tighter. Now if you use it like a normal person and your hands wrapped around it, you're hitting the fire butt or bar, it's not going to go anywhere. But you know, when you're moving it around and your hand sort of like that, it does sort of move. Juice can leak if you overfill your RDA or do something stupid, or you have a messed up RDA or tank and it drips. It's going to drip on that display. So this display is really nice that it's right there, and you can, you know, suck and read the display. However, if it leaks, it can leak on the display and also leak onto the buttons. Now I haven't had that happen. I don't know if the whole thing would have a problem if liquid got down into those buttons or not. I don't know. I really doubt that it's going to happen. This mod's been out for quite a while. I haven't read about anybody having that happen. So it's just things that go on in the back of my head. So, you know, it's there and I'm concerned about it. The only other con, because I had 3, was that you have to pay for the temperature control feature for the regular and then the titanium in the app. However, temperature control was working out of the box as far as this is concerned, just not through the app. And you know, I'm wondering if I can change if titanium is available or not. Let me go into the menu, 1, 2, 3, and go into mode. Temperature control mode, we'll select that. I'll select normal, and only nickel's available. So out of the box, only nickel. You don't have the titanium, so you probably have to pay for the temperature control and then the titanium. So a total of $2.50 to get the titanium working. Whatever. Whoops! I just had this thing go into dual coil mode. Damn it! Alright, normal, nickel, and single coil. So it's kind of neat that you can select single or dual coil. Lots of different things. Some of the menu settings you have to put it into lock mode and then press different sequences of buttons, and it was tricky to flip the screen. I don't know where I had to go to get that to flip. And then one other thing that was driving me crazy was temperature. You could change whether it's Celsius or Fahrenheit in the app really easy, just in the settings there. But to do it here on the screen, I couldn't find it. It was driving me crazy. And then I finally found out that if you sort of round robin up past 600, then it goes into Celsius. Kind of weird. So that's how you get the Celsius. So for those of you that have been going crazy trying to figure out how to do that in the menu on the pod, and you never read the instructions, that's how you do it. Alright, so again, I didn't go into all the details. All the links are below. I encourage you to click on more, look at everything. I got all the specs there, because I know I've missed something, but again, I don't want this video to just be so long and boring like most of my videos are. So there it is. Do I recommend this? Yes. I mean, for $61.99, you got more features for your money than any other box mod, at least I have ever come across. Now, CigaBuy provided it, and they provide the link, $61.99. They also sent me this, which will be an upcoming review very, very shortly, and it's the TFV4. Usually when you see pictures of this, you have the Smok TV, right? TFV4 with it. They sort of go together like peas and carrots. Kids and mud. Subway and never mind. They go together. And I'll give you a sneak peek at a feature. Quick fill feature right here on this guy. You just sort of whoop, 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 and just pour the juice down that hole, and you're juicing up. Pretty neat feature, and some serious triple coil in this one. 3 coils. So I'm looking forward to reviewing this. coming up really soon. Also, really soon, Zampa box. Got to review all those juices, and I made sure I chose everything I like, because I like custards and I like tobaccos and I like colas. So if there are any juice people that want to send me stuff, there's my favorites. I'm telling you right now. You send me other stuff, I'm probably not gonna like it. All right, recommended. Buy it if you want a feature pack device. Most bang for your buck, 160 watts. You're looking for a powerful device, this is it. CigaBuy, link below, $61.99. Thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and you. And I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.